The big question among Dundee fans is answered on the team sheet. Claudio Caniggia is in from the start. Manager Ivano Bonetti isn't. A heavy cold rules him out and rules Beto Carranza in. Chris Coyne replaces Marco De Marchi. Here's the lineup within the absence of injured Juan Sara. 20-year-old Stephen Milne getting the nod in attack ahead of Willie Faulkner. Gavin Ray and Georgian Mzanzi will hope to take charge in central midfield. Bearing a striking resemblance to the new character in the Beano comic, Claudio Pozzarello is the real thing, Claudio Caniggia. And this is the real Kevin McAllister of Falkirk, who's hoping to add to his scrapbook of glorious cup exploits at the age of 38. But he's the only over 30 in a predominantly young Falkirk side. It's the one which beat Livingston a fortnight ago. Look out for the two teenagers, Stephen Rennie and the much-admired Mark Kerr. Davy Nichols is the captain. And he lines up a sweeper behind Rennie, Andy Laurie and Jamie McQuilkin. McAllister is an attacking threat alongside 10-goal Mark Roberts, with another former Kilmarnock man, John Henry, prompting from midfield. The referee for Dundee against Falkirk is Mike McCurry. Falkirk get the match started with an amazing recent history in this Scottish Cup competition. Between 97 and 99, they reached season after season the quarter-finals, semi-finals, and of course in 97 the final itself, when they lost narrowly to Kilmarnock. So well capable, as they've proved in the past, although this a reshaped Falkirk side with the accent on youth. And immediately it's Falkirk pressing forwards. But a free kick given against Gareth Hutchison. That little nudge on Barry Smith. And there's a man who knows one or two things about cup upsets. Alec Totten, the Falkirk manager. Kevin Christie with the pass. Mark Kerr losing it to Gavin Ray. Strong challenge. Carranza aiming at Artero. Well cut out. And now Gareth Hutchison working himself into a shooting position. Well, I think no one was more surprised here than Hutchison that he wasn't closed out. He kept going and going, and then had the crack at goal and a point-blank save by Marco Raccati. And a foul on Roberts by Coyne. The Australian under-23 international in a bit late. Nichols with the free kick. Good run made by Kevin McAllister. There's the knockdown and the overhead efforts from Roberts. In fact, it may have been John Henry with the last touch. Inviting it was from McAllister, and that would have been a spectacular one. Artero to Caniggia. Trying to lift that one over. Miles Hogarth found himself a little bit of room and a little bit of time. And he certainly has been known to find the net from that sort of position. That was Dundee's first shot at goal. Now trying for another one. It's Milne, and it's Caniggia! A brilliant save by Hogarth. Artero again. That was out of play, and it's a corner kick. But that's a great bit of goalkeeping from the former Hearts keeper Hogarth to deny Caniggia, who seemed certain to score. But it was great anticipation from the keeper and turned that away to safety. Good turn from Caniggia. One-man show at the moment. And a delicate ball inside McQuilkin for Artero. Lovely stuff from Caniggia. It's almost a one-man effort at the moment from him to try to breach the Falkirk defence. Great ball in from Caniggia. And Stephen Milne was the man who might just have cashed in the 6-yard box. McSkimming with the cross this time. And McQuilkin's clearance. It's a wonderful pass, perfect placing and timing, and Sean McSkimming throws away an opportunity. Again, superb technique from Claudio Caniggia, so much to admire about how he won himself the space and fired in dangerous cross, which I think even took Milne by surprise. Sean McSkimming with the throw. Carranza again, another delicate touch. McSkimming heads for the byline. Chance to create something here for Caniggia. And Caniggia's effort cannoned off Jamie McQuilkin. It's a corner kick and a real chance immediately after the restart for Dundee to make the big breakthrough. McSkimming darting through the gap, had a look, steered it back for Caniggia, and that was off the head of McQuilkin. Stephen Tweed, good pass. Caniggia gets himself in front of Andy Laurie. It's a good play again from Caniggia. And he wins a free kick just outside the box. Falkirk unhappy in that Caniggia went to ground late here. He stumbled, but it looked as if he was trying to keep himself up and eventually tumbled to the ground. Falkirk reckon he made the most of it. But the outcome is a free kick. Right on the byline. Beto Carranza to fire it in. Fumbled on the goal line by Miles Hogarth, but fortunately for him, nobody was in on top of him to poke that over the line. Henry's pass, Kevin McAllister has it. Twisting away from Sean McSkimming, good skills from McAllister. And attacking the header was Gareth Hutchison, making a good far post run. Good combination between McAllister and Hutchison, set up by John Henry's pass. But look at the balance and the poise here from the 38-year-old. McSkimming was beaten, and Hutchison's header flew too high. That's Rennie. McAllister beaten by Ray. McSkimming to Nemzadze. Gavin Ray's pass is a cracker for Artero. And the angled volley from Javier Artero, not a huge problem for Hogarth. The pass which released him was certainly a bit special. Smith and Artero combine. Nemzadze to Ray. It's Gavin Ray, right to the edge of the box. And the pass goes astray. Christie to Henry. Hutchison. Roberts wants it. Roberts has it. It's a chance for Falkirk. And that's a great save by Marco Riccati. Keeps the scoreline blank when Mark Roberts thought he was about to score his 11th goal of the season. It was a good breakaway for Falkirk, and Roberts took one touch to get the ball under control and then fired in a good effort on goal, and the goalkeeper anticipated it well. skimming again, getting himself forward. Beto Carranza looks the man most likely to break the deadlock for Dundee. It's Faulkner, and he hooks the shot wide. The chances though beginning to come now for Dundee, and Beto Carranza is at the heart of most of the good things for them at the moment. Faulkner set up there. He wasn't quite balanced as he struck the shot. Got the ball played into his feet by Beto Carranza, turned and fired wide of target. Now Dundee on the move again. Carranza to Canija, good pass. Turns away from Laurie, and there's an opportunity which Willie Faulkner can't take, and in Willie Faulkner's book that has to be a great chance to open the scoring. Canija looked as if he might lay this back, but it was a terrific turn which took him away from Laurie. The Falkirk defender beaten all ends up, and that was well set up for Faulkner, an unchallenged header, and it went straight at Miles Hogarth. Canija, wonderful run. No free kick, says Mike McCurry, claiming he was bundled over by Kevin Christie. It was full of pace and power. There was that surging effort from Canija through the middle. 33, and look at the pace he has. Away from Nichols, and collision there with Kevin Christie. And now Carranza. Loses out to John Henry. In from Alec Burke, and Gareth Hutchison making a darting run at the near post, and that was well covered by Chris Coyne. Good defending. This was a half chance after the ball was won by Henry and turned across goal by Roberts, and that was a good challenge from Coyne. Cleared by Nichols. That was Burke. Beto Carranza. Laid off by Ray for Nemzadze. Heading into the danger area. Not a bad effort, but he was leaning back as he struck it. And that told as the shot flew over the crossbar. Slipped in the act of striking. Full time at Dens Park, and First Division Falkirk have held Dundee, Claudio Canija and all to a goalless draw, and these two will play again in a replay at Brockville a week on Tuesday, and that's the response from the Falkirk supporters, who have been impressed with the showing of their side, not necessarily surprised, such as Falkirk's record in the cup competition. And Dundee needed a fine save from Marco Rocati in the second half as well to deny Mark Roberts the opportunity of putting Falkirk through to the fourth round of the competition. Claudio Canija for Dundee, outstanding in the first half for his side. There were chances as well around the team in the second half of Dundee, but it's Alec Totten who takes his side forward to the cup replay at Brockville in 10 days' time. Final score at Dens Park: Dundee 0, Falkirk 0.
I thought it was a great team effort today, exceptional team effort, and I've got to give praise to the two youngsters, Stephen Rennie, who's in his teens, and young Mark Kerr. I thought they were brilliant today. But once again, Falkirk showed we are a good side, and it'd be great one day to go to the SPL. We play all the top teams, we always do very well indeed. We've got them at home now, so I've got to finish the job off at Brockville.
And you're a big support as well, befitting a Premier side.
Support's been fantastic, really. Been very loyal over the last few seasons. They know the situation as regards the stadium, you know, but they're always there. They follow us through thick and thin. And but again, I think we give them money's worth, you know, both in the cup and the league. We've always done very well in both competitions. So, but I thought today they played very well against a real quality side.
In the last 20 meters, we didn't have a good last passes. and then if there is not the good passes, it's difficult to create and score. But apart that, we have always the ball and try to do everything.
How does the Cup compare to the League for you in terms of importance?
For me, it's very important. Very, very important for all the players too. That's why we will go there, obviously, and try to beat them.